So say you created a custom service and is now running by the agent, and you want to change that to the probe. Okay, so depends how you set it up. Okay, so for example, one of the most underutilized pieces of N-central is what I would call this. I'm a big fan of it. It's how you standardize your offerings, whether you have, bronze, silver, gold, or, starter, proactive, fully managed, whatever those programs might be. So based on what you do, you standardize based on what that customer is paying you for. If they're paying you for time and materials, reactive services, you don't give them proactive stuff, right? If they're fully managed, you're the IT department, you give them all the proactive stuff because it's in your best interest, right? So this is where I use a schedule task profile to build what you're talking about. So say you're running PowerShell, I guess, right? You're running some PowerShell. Now, as you can see, credentials important, task handler. That is how it can be changed, is this piece, right? So you should have a scheduled task profile, providing that you're not just doing it one-off. Most people don't understand, well, from my experience, what I see is that unless you've used N-central for a long time, you don't understand the differences between running automation this way or scripting or what have you here and using a scheduled task profile. This is on demand, one time, point in time today. So today's date is what, the 4th? 5th. So based on all of the devices you have in N-central, say you say, hey, all workstations and laptop, run that SSD versus HDD monitoring, right? Well, if you do it through this menu, it'll do it perfectly today. But you onboard a brand new customer, they don't get this policy. That is what a scheduled task profile does. This is how you set it and forget it and apply it to the customers that it's supposed to be applied to, usually through a filter, or you're choosing the customer, or primarily through a rule, right? So that is how you do scheduled task profiles. One of the unsung heroes in N-central, in my opinion. Okay, I relied on them heavily when I was at an MSP for all of my automation. Well, for the customers that would get automation, I should say. I hope that answers your question, or so. If it doesn't, just clarify.